art and activism, they kind of come together, you know?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to be looking at this through the lens of a film, an award-winning short film called Direct Action. And it actually won Best International Director Award at the Oregon Short Film Festival just this last fall.
Wow, congratulations to them.
Yeah.
What's it about?
So it's about this teenage activist, and she's fighting against, well, everyone, really. Her dad, the police, the courts. It's pretty intense.
Sounds like it. What's she fighting for?
It all centers around this new coal mine, but what I found really interesting is that the director, his name is Kristoffersen.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't go the typical documentary route. He made it a narrative drama instead. What do you think about that choice?
Well, I think it's smart, actually, because sometimes a story, a fictional story, can grab people's hearts more than just straight facts.
I think so too. And you can really feel Kristoffersen's passion in this film. He's been a climate activist himself, so he knows what he's talking about.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and in his director's statement, he throws out these stats that are just like mind-blowing. He talks about like a 69% loss in biodiversity since, just 1970.
Wow, 69%.
Yeah, that's like almost three-quarters of the species we knew just gone. Poof.
That's a powerful image.
Yeah. And then he talks about how global temperatures have already risen, like 1.1 degrees above what they were before industrialization.
Right, which is already causing all sorts of problems.
Exactly. And, the big deadline everyone keeps talking about is 2030.
Yeah.
Like, we have to cut fossil fuel emissions by, like, 43% by then.
43%. That's a huge reduction. I mean, that's a massive shift.
Yeah, a massive, massive shift. But you know what? That's what we need to do if we want to avoid, like, total climate catastrophe.
Yeah, the stakes are high, that's for sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you see this tension play out in the film. Like, on one side, you've got these younger generations. They're, like, completely freaked out, understandably so.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And they're demanding action, like, now. Think about groups like Extinction Rebellion. They're out there, disrupting things, getting attention.
Right, making headlines.
Then there's Insulate Britain. They're all about practical solutions, insulating homes to save energy.
Makes sense.
And then you have Just Stop Oil. They're really focused on shutting down fossil fuel infrastructure.
So different approaches, but all with the same goal.
Exactly. But on the other side, you have governments, and they're trying to balance all of this, the urgency of climate change with, like, the economy and people's livelihoods and all that.
It's a tough spot to be in.
And so you see this push and pull, you've got these protests demanding change, but then governments are bringing in stricter laws to control those protests, but at the same time, they're also approving new fossil fuel projects.
Which seems contradictory, right?
It does. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah.
But that's the reality we're living in right now.
Very complex. And I'm curious, how does Direct Action navigate all of this?
Well, that's the thing. It does it so well. It's not just some preachy, end-of-the-world movie. The film festival judges actually said it was, like, really entertaining and captivating.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And they especially loved the lead actress. They said her performance was just incredible. Like, she really pulls you in and you feel her character's passion.
Powerful acting can really make a difference.
Absolutely. And speaking of powerful, the film uses this courtroom setting, which is so smart. First of all, it just looks really cool, like visually. But it also adds this whole other layer of complexity.
I see.
The activist, she's giving these impassioned speeches, fighting for her cause. Then you have her dad, he's worried about her safety. He's caught in the middle. And then you have all these legal arguments. And they often seem so disconnected from, like, the actual crisis that's unfolding outside the courtroom.
That juxtaposition is interesting.
Right. And I think that's what makes this film so thought-provoking. It's not just about, like, good guys and bad guys. It's about all these different perspectives and how they clash.
It forces you to think about the issue from multiple angles.
Exactly. And for me, that's what makes art such a powerful tool for activism.
I agree. It can reach people in a way that, say, a scientific report or a news article sometimes can't.
Totally. It's about, touching hearts, sparking conversations. Like, Direct Action isn't just a film, it's a conversation starter.
And those conversations are so important. It's how we move forward.
Absolutely. It's about raising awareness, getting people thinking, maybe even inspiring them to take action.
Are you submitting your creative work to film festivals? There are small details that could potentially be the difference between getting selected or rejected on the film festival circuit. Hi, this is Michael Fair, and I've been a film festival director for more than 15 years. I've reviewed thousands of submissions. Would you like me to show you how to present your work in a way that every film festival director loves to see? You wouldn't believe how many submissions have incomplete information that negatively affects your chances of getting selected. Avoid common, costly mistakes that other filmmakers and screenwriters are making every day. Before you spend another dollar on submission fees, you should purchase the Film Festival Submitter's Handbook, now available on Amazon in paperback, ebook, and Kindle formats. Click on the link in the description of this video and order a couple of books today, one for yourself and another for a friend who is ready to start their film festival submissions journey. Thank you.